Alright, welcome to Switchtoberfest. My name is NPC. All month, this month I'm playing a different game from my Switch library that I haven't played before, clearing that backlog. Alphabetically, of course. I started with A, B, C, D, so on and so forth. I'm over halfway there. I'm into Okami. Okami is a Japanese game, Japanese style. It's about the sun goddess Amaterasu, who takes the form of a wolf. And this game, I remember it had a PlayStation 2 port, it had a Wii port, which was more successful, and now it has an HD port here on the Switch. I found out that it is probably best played with Joy-Cons independently. Unfortunately, I didn't charge my Joy-Cons, so we're in for a treat because I'm playing on Pro Control. I do have Joy-Cons here. Maybe about halfway through I might switch to them. We'll see. This is kind of the intro. That is my dog, Amaterasu. Or my wolf, I should say. Amaterasu. So this is Okami. Did I win? I have not won yet. But I will. Well, now we have to give treat to my other dog. All right, to the real dog. Thank you, Crispy. I have not beaten the game. I haven't even started. What are you talking about? Good dog. Good dog, Harley. Okay. I'm eating some Takis here. While Harley has her own treat. You got a Pokemon card that you were looking for? Nice. Shiny Charizard. Regular purple Fuego flavor? '25th anniversary Charizard. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Let's get started with Okami. Let's figure this game out. It might be better. Ooh, shiny Mew. Nice. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. I can't skip this. I'm pushing buttons and it won't let me skip. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of a wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. The correct flavor of Takis. There is a burn blue flavor. That's basically the same. It's just blue. Villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. Oh shit, you send in the wolf? That's all you had to say! You haven't found those? Kitty Baka had some for me when I went to California. Naturally, when I showed up, they had the burn blue Takis ready for me. Because they knew. The new Mountain Dew? Which one? What's the new Mountain Dew? I feel like we saw that already. The Food Lion exclusive flavor. So we don't have Food. I don't have Food Lions. I don't have Food Lions here. We used to, but they all closed up. So here in Texas, we had Food Lions, and there was some sort of weird thing about their meat, and like it just basically that rumor shut down all their stores, all of them. Yeah. Uproar. Interesting. Well, that'd be cool. And it's weird that it's a Food Lion exclusive, but somehow the hospital cafeteria has some. Maybe they got the hookup from a distributor. A tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Dark secrets. To satiate the appetites of Orochi, fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. They got Mayo Clinic money? I'm sure they do. Do you even have Food Lions up there? Is that a grocery store chain you have? When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. Shiranui? Shiranui. 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 Shira. Wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be familiar of Orochi. Wegmans, if you want to go for a drive. Interesting. Harris Teeter or Wegmans. Jeez, you've got these grocery stores I've never even heard of before. So my grocery stores here are Tum Thum and Albertsons, which are the same company. Safeway actually owns those two. Kroger is kind of the big Texas brand. But Kroger also owns a chain of grocery stores called Fry's. Not to be confused with the electronics company, but the grocery store brand. And I think... No, Randall's, I think, is also part of Safeway. And... that's pretty much it. That's pretty much... And H-E-B. H-E-B is another big Texas brand. We also have Whole Foods, of course, the Amazon brand. But further in the south, we have things like Publix. But we don't have too many Publixes here in Texas. I don't think we have any. The warrior, Nagi, attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempt was thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign, determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all. Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. It's a love story. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly on his head, and on his sliced well into the moonlight, but Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. It's a cool looking dragon drawing with like a bell in the middle. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared, as if to protect Nagi. It stood its ground before Orochi, and in the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside of the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. So far, I haven't actually played any game It's just Ben's story. Mysterious, terrifying spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. I love that. This should be cool on the touchscreen. Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened its claws. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome head separated. Ooh, he's cutting his heads off. Wow. It's a long scene here. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. This could have been done in like a wordless cinematic, you know? When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, and then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Peace had at last returned to the Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. This is a really long intro. The villagers all look forward to an age of peace. And then the Fire Nation attacked. Oh. Yeah, come on, story. There's more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. This legendary sword, Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi. Oh, Crispy, while you're here, do you want to see Bella? Bella's here with me. That's Bella. Bella. You're a good dog. No, no, Bella, you... We're supposed to get a treat. I said the T word. Bed. Well, there you go. Bella's very elusive sometimes. Yeah, exactly. He saw me, I'm out. That's what happens. Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? It couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. That's right, we're gonna get him. Uh-oh. Somebody tried to steal the sword and the stone. I'll unleash the monster. Harley, what is it? What is it, little dog? he has power. He has opened my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness into the world. Utter that prayer unto me, and unleash my power. No thanks. The mail delivering baby stroller? Probably not. There might be somebody out for a walk, but I would imagine somebody's taking their baby out at 9:45. Yeah, this guy. Okay, so we're actually getting to like some sort of animated intro now. Because all that text was kind of giving me a headache, you know? I've only got 2 Takis left. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape a terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. What's here? We're gonna start again. Wood sprite Sakuya. How to troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. What a good dog. Okami Amaterasu. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu, gaze above you in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed into devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. Like the ramen noodle place? But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho! Ho ho he. What on earth? What is it? It's a beetle. You again? Are you nuts? Boy, for adult thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting. That's all. Are you napping in my clothes again, bug? I told you 1,000 times to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Okay. I'll show you just how great I am at it. It won't be long until you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. I got it. You just look like that statue of Shiranui. Well, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword, Dinkelmaru, against you. Okay, I get to fight him. What's that growling sound? And why does it sound so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl said something. The villager spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit, the girl said. If you cut it down, it should be restored, but it's awfully high up there. You don't use some kind of special power. Wink. There's no way. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Can I please... Okay, thank goodness. Okay, so I have jump, and I have dash. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, I can't get up onto that piece. Or can I? No. But I could, maybe this way. See, I can kind of get up here, but I can't quite. Okay, maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. I got an awful quiet. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Better keep your eyes open. You can use the right stick to look around. L changes your point of view. Well, you look so helpless. You're gonna be okay. Okay. This is my look around. When I click it, it goes back to forward. Very Mario 64. Hold on. Is that the Arcane mirror? They say once your reflection appears on the surface, your memories will be stored. You can save your progress here. Okay, perfect. We can save. And it allows us to save multiple slots, just in case we want to go back. But that's fine. 18 minutes. 18 minutes worth of cutscene so far. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Okay, so... Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something that can break. Oh, it's yen? It's money? What's a dog like me gonna do with money? Well, I mean, I still want it. I'm just wondering what I'll do with it. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump, and then press B again to wall jump. Ah! I see. Yeah! Okay, I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places, so keep your eyes peeled. For a treasure chest. You obtained Holy Bone S. It's nice for Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restore 3 units of solar energy. Looks like the bridge is out. I might have to do a jump dash. I can do that. I know how to do that. Listen, Amy. Brushwork has its own soul. That's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Okay. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard to master this technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, there were 13, were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. Okay. I get it. So we have to master all 13. Got it. River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Maybe. There's something up there too, but what we're looking for is... Interesting. It won't let me swim any further. We'll go up here. We'll see what's up here. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look. Are those stars forming a pattern? Or is it just me? Let's just say it looks like a fish. I guess we'll have to draw the missing star. Looks like I'm not ready to draw missing stars. R is whole brush. Okay, I tried to tap Y, it just didn't work. Okay, I did it. Nice, first try. Sort of. Aha, why if it isn't the Mother Amaterasu? I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomagami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across the land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Yomagami, the god of rejuvenation. So, do you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you use it to restore the heavens? That would mean you were as good with the brush as yours truly. It couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible technique? Okay, well, let me get the money that's laying around over here. Keep my yen in the pot, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. River of the Heavens. Water drawing some stardust to get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Sometimes, when games, like, give me hints like that, they're like, there's no way you could do that, I sometimes just, like, give up. I'm like, oh, there's no way I could do it. Okay, so do we... So how do we get in the river and then... I did it. This really must be the River of the Heavens. What I really want to know is how do you draw the dang thing? Awesome. Okay, so we did it. Sort of. Let's see what Amaterasu's got for us now. You obtained an Astral Pouch. Look what you found. The Astral Pouch is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food, and then when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Oh, let's start feeding it with whatever we can find. Okay. Naturally, there's going to be, like, food in the thing. You consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste. Fills the Astral Pouch a little bit. Apple. Nectar-filled sour apple. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach. Fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Well, I don't have a lot of food here. Nothing else really. Oh, here they are. Oh, it's just money? There's no other food? Okay, fine. Okay. So this is still kind of tutorial level here. I like the run here. We're gonna grab the yen. And then we're gonna keep going. Oh, I'm locked in. Is this... This is the legendary shrine. We must be at the cave of Nagi. Legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf. First the River of Heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we? Boy, this place is a wreck. See that sword in really bad shape? The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Do we have to destroy it? Won't let me. Oh! Oh, wait. And then I just give him a sword. There we go. That really was your brushwork all this time. How'd you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a... Oh. Well, then we'll just put a little star there. And it's a mouse. Some sort of a rodent. You're gonna hurt yourself. Tachigami. I had one of those. The little pet, you know, in a keychain, and the little robot pet, and you press the little buttons, and you feed it every day. Tachigamis. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. I know, because I designed it. Hey, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute, if you're getting all these powers, then you're just like Shiranui, you know, the wolf who fought Nagi, blah, blah, blah. Wolf's got blah, 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 Shiranui and Nagi, just like the legend. I've never seen this power slash. How about showing off your stuff on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half with a single line. Wow, I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even the same league as you. I guess I overestimated myself. Hey, Furball! I mean, Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're sure Agumi reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques. In that case, I'll tag along. Lucky you. Yeah, it's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. Enough about me. You've mastered the power slash. You can cut that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Okay, we gotta go back. Oh, I like the marker. Yeah. It sealed me in. But not for long. Oh, no. Draw first. You know what divine instrument you have on your back? Well, let's press Y to use that power against him. Look at me. Once you've caught him off guard, they've turned black and white. They're easy prey for your bush, no matter how nasty they are. Okay. You obtain Spirit Globe, humanity's faith made solid, restores solar energy. That work? Yes. Time, damage, money, bonus. Okay, so that's kind of how combat works. That's pretty cool. So once they're stunned, I can always once they turn black and white, once they're stunned like that, I can finish them off with the other thing, or I can just kind of brute force them to death, which is probably what I'll end up doing most of the time. Like I said, once my other controllers charge up, once my Joy-Cons are charged a little bit, maybe I might play this game that way, and that way I can just kind of like... Humanity's faith made solid. So there's one unit of solar energy. You don't have to keep telling me that. Ink bottle. Bottle of ink fills one of Amaterasu's ink pots. Okay. I didn't know I had ink pots. What do I need ink pots for? Can I just not draw at any time I want? I have to have ink pots. Well, we picked up a little bit of yen, but I'm not going to sit there and farm for it. Here's the mirror. I guess I could always save. Let's go ahead and save just to make sure. Okay, so we've played this game for like, what, 40 minutes now. And we still just basically completed the tutorial. It's quite a bit of tutorial for a game. There we go. So I've restored this village, and I'm guessing I have to restore other villages in a likewise fashion. Wow, the village has been restored. Sakuya came through big time. She really was protecting this village, but I sure wish I could have spent more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. But seriously, with all the monsters running around and all, the village still could be in danger. Let's see how they're all doing down there. I like how my dog has like multiple gears. Oh, he's black and white. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the visitors. Interesting. So, like, there's slow. And then after I walk, there's medium. And then there's fast! Like, I can't really start up, but dang. Harley's like that, too. Harley got that, like, 1 speed, 2 speed, 3 speed. It's a very similar run. I mean, the dog is designed well. Like, the movements, they feel dog-like. Kamiki Village is supposed to be famous for its scenery. I wonder what's going on down there. We can't go down there. Or can we? Okay, let me build up my speed again. Here we go. Nope. What about... What if I... Wait. Trying to the sun or something? You may be good, but come on, that's impossible. Oh, I have to loop twice. I have to loop twice. That was basically... See, like I said, sometimes when the game tells me it's impossible, I feel like it's not, you know? Because, like, this guy's been like, hey, that's impossible. Right to left? Well, I mean, look at the way the wind flows here. See it? See? That was close. Oh, what a good dog, I can bark! Bark, bark, bark. Yeah, so I have to do 2 loops, so it's... Da, 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 da. See, that first one was, like, really close. But I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do here. Oops. See, there's a lot of them. So maybe it's too many. Maybe I can't. So, is he telling me it's impossible to encourage me or discourage me? it feels like he's doing it to discourage me, but he said it's impossible, but he's been an unreliable narrator this whole time anyway. I mean, I had like a bridge or something. Huh. Well, now I'm stuck. What about this pit here? What if I... No? I mean, this is definitely like where I'm supposed to be. I'm just not sure what to draw here. See, see? It won't let me draw the sun. So there's like the black and white. I thought maybe I was supposed to, I don't know. Like the black and white bad guys, I'm supposed to paint them, right? So that's the slice, but that didn't work. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I didn't die. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh no, I fell to my death. Hey, I'm down in the village. Somehow, all these people have turned to stone. Oh, not again. Okay, I managed to, like, just jump off the map and get to what I wanted to get to. What a good dog. Bark, bark, bark. It's a mirror. Perfect. I'm gonna save. Okay, somehow I just jumped off and fell down into the village, and that's where I am now. Let's see if we can get up here and talk to this guy with a bag on his head. There's definitely something strange going on here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Let's find some higher ground so we can take a look. Oh, good. It's telling me which way to go now. Higher ground. Wasn't I just on higher ground? Let's go back to that sacred deck we were on before. Yeah, I know. And we're going to try to draw the sun, which you just told me was impossible. I swear, if I draw the sun. And the game is, like, supposed to prevent me from doing... It's black as night far at the end. I can see, not a single villager. Only the sun were out to light our way. Draw a circle in the sky and we'd have a sun. I guess that'd be impossible even for a guy like you. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. But you drew a circle in the sky before, didn't you? You're not hiding your brush techniques from me, are you? Nephimel, how you doing? I don't know what I was thinking. How can anybody face the sky and draw a nice round circle and expect the sun to actually appear? So, I think it wants me to draw... So it's not just... Not like the wind, but I just draw a circle. It's... Okay, this is kind of hard with just the Pro Controller. Is there going to be an Okami too? I had no idea. I'm going alphabetical. So I've been doing something I call Switchtoberfest, where I'm just going through all the Switch games that I've bought in the past and I haven't actually played. And I found out, and I sorted my backlog of Switch games. You can't really see them all, but I have like this huge library of Switch games. And I realized I had one for every letter of the alphabet, like that I have never played. I did draw the sun. And we played on the Wii first. So now apparently you can play with Joy-Cons, but mine weren't charged, so I'm charging them right now. Apparently that's like the better way to play it is with the Joy-Con. You can also touch screen. You can also touch screen if that's easier. That I imagine that would be a whole lot easier, but I can't do it in docked mode. But anyway, so I wanted to play through all my Switch games, so I'm going alphabetically. I played an A game, a B game, a C game, a D game, so on and so forth. I'm at O for Okami. Tomorrow is P for Panzer Paladin, which I'm super excited about because it's more of a combat platformer, which is kind of more my thing. I played Metroid Dread Friday. That was fantastic. I had to wait like a whole week for M Day to come around. That was pretty amazing. And then I played Nightbook Saturday, and then I take Sundays off. But it's the perfect amount of days because of the way the week is structured. If I take Sundays off, I get exactly the right number of days. So that's the name of the sun god. So makes sense. A little bit of Metroid Dread. It's so smooth. Like the videos I saw had like lower frame rates and stuff, and I imagine also with Maddie because Maddie has a very low bit rate. So, like, it doesn't look as good on her stream as it would. It doesn't look like good on any stream. Like, in person, it's beautiful. But it's so good. A lot of fast response times, and it's challenging but rewarding. Well, Amy, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the village is back to normal now. It is pretty nuts. It is pretty nuts. It's an old man bouncing an orange on his head named Mr. Orange. Okay, this is Mr. Orange, but why do I gotta be Mr. Pink? Okay? Why can't it be Mr. Black? Mr. Black's the guy on another job. Okay. White Wolf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature. There's a lot of story to this game. Like, I played this game for about an hour now, and I just now kind of getting through the tutorial phase. I'm kind of hoping for a little bit more combat. The dialogue here moves really slowly. Did I lose all my red markings? You don't look quite as smart. What? I did lose all my red markings. Whoa, ho, ho, no need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Bad guys. Da-na-na. What's this? Sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Dinkomaru. Okay, apparently I'm not gonna let the little bug handle it. A double. Well, that was bad. That's fine. I got him. Okay. I mean, the artwork is super cool here. Like, I like the... Oh, look. A pond has returned. This was an empty spot. You're really aggressive when you're mad, don't you? You got yourself some praise. And look at that dried up spring began flowing again. That's because ridding an area of monsters and the god's power to the land, calling it the divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get to the source of your power. Few people believe in the gods these days, and it may weaken you. But if you try real hard, your true power might shine through. Boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately, and Mr. Orange, you tossed around up on the sacred deck. Looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak that people can't see them anymore. That explains why my red markings went away. I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Okay, so it's a really cool looking game, and this is remastered. This is animal food. We should give it to animals. Let's see if we can try to approach animals later. Ooh, something good might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck, let's make an exception this time. I almost forgot there was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press plus from the fan menu. And the fan menu is open, you can check to see what items you have. There are other things you could do there too. Fan menu is your key to successful adventure. So, yeah, so this game, like I said, it came out a long time ago. I want to say like 2001, 2, something like that. It came out way early, and then they remastered it a little bit for the Wii. Feed or bite? Feed bag seeds. As soon as the HD was released, I got every achievement on Xbox One. Nice. I mean, I saw this game and it really intrigued me. Like, I had, it came out for like, it was like discounted to like $9.99 in the Switch eShop. And I'm always on the lookout for games that are $10 or less. You know, good, grand, sweeping adventure kind of games that you can kind of play solo player on trips, or, you know, when you're stuck in a hotel room where you have to wait for something and you've just got time to kill, but, you know, you've got hours and hours and hours to kill, something a little bit more than just kind of scrolling on your phone. So, I picked this up and I just never got around to playing it. Can I don't want to bite them. I don't know what that would do. It seems a little weird. It's probably a situation kind of like in, oh, here's that guy. Sorry. It's probably a situation like in BioShock, how you have the option to, like, drain the little sisters completely to get more health right now. Or you can kind of let them go, and they'll give you a reward that's about half of that power or whatever. It's probably similar to the birds. You can either, you know, give them seeds and they'll, you know, give you a little bit of, like, prestige or whatever, or you can bite them. Oh, look, it's a beekeeper. Uh-oh. Oh, it's that goddess that we met with before. I think. Ow. There we go. We're gonna get our money. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. It's the exact same land. I didn't realize it was the exact same land. So our Celestial Riverbed has been completed. Yeah, so I've never played this game before, so I'm still trying to, like, get the hang of it. It's really cool. Like, a simplistic, pretty little art style. I love the hand-drawn nature of the game. I also like that it's a dog and I have a bark button. That's right, get him. Stupid mailman. I feel like it would be better with Joy-Cons. Like I said, they've been charging for about an hour now, so I could probably pull them off the charger and play with those. Maybe I should do that for a little while. Let me see if that's a thing I can do right now. They don't seem to want to pair. So what I normally use is a pair of the Hori Split Pad Pro. I like them because they have trigger on the back. I wonder if I can. Let me pair these up. Might as well. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let me try this. All right. Okay. It won't. It said I could. It said I could at the beginning of this, but I'm not sure how. Let's see. Wait, what if it's this menu? Controller settings? Ah, Celestial Motion and Fishing, Joy-Con right. Yes. Okay, let's try this. Whoa. Wow, that's hard. Tight circles, little. Okay, I got it. I got it though. See? So now in the combat here, I like dog has 3 speeds. Medium. We've been here before? So I didn't need to come here? I thought I was supposed to come back here, but I guess not. It could have told me that at the beginning. I thought maybe I had to come back here and talk to that spirit again, but I guess I was kind of done with it. Hey, where'd my dog go? Maybe my wrist movements need to be small. Oh, look at that! I drew a sun. Super cool. So the ink bottles are refilling in the background there. So I have 1 of 3. So I could make another sun. Just in case. Okay. So I think the thing you use the most is the slash, right? In the things in combat. Okay, not sure where I'm supposed to go exactly, but hold on. I made another sun. And another sun? How many suns does this town need? Interesting. Oh, hey, it's this guy. I don't want to bite him. I feel it. I sense it. Foul beast all in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see right behind you now. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try some combat with... Yep. Oh. Didn't quite work. I didn't quite get that slash I wanted to get, but that's fine. The fighting went on for exactly 23 seconds. Oh. Well, that one worked better.
Mm-hmm.
15 seconds. Huh. I don't necessarily want to bite him, though. So he, like, keeps track of my scores. He's like, I don't know, some sort of challenge? I don't know. That's weird. Okay. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with X, it makes me mad. If I catch you digging around, I'll get you a good old thumping. Really? Really? A white wolf. That's just plain weird. Looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog Hayabusa? Like from Ninja Gaiden? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends, you see. Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips, even though my mama was chasing her around. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa's fixing to get all 10. Oh, I see. So I'm supposed to get them before she can. Okay, before she catches me. Alright. I get it. Okay. She's gonna try to catch me. And I just have to outrun her. Okay. It's a mini game. Nope. Okay, got it. I get it. It's like a mini game in Legend of Zelda. It's very... Oh no, I left the area. Okay. Okay, and it reset on me. I see. Okay. Interesting. Fishing. Oh, look, it's a dog. Is that Hayabusa? I don't want to bite him. And the motorcycle. A motorcycle. Mrs. Orange. Oh, so Mr. Orange. And she also has an orange on her head. How you doing, Phantom? White Wolf, that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountains to play with us? Well, you'd be better careful, dear. This monster's been attacking villagers. Even though you're talking to Grandma, this is Shiranui, the wolf. I have it covered. Oh, FML, thank you so much for the host. For that, I guess for a host, you know what I should do? I should give my real dog a treat. What do you think? Harley, you want a treat? You want a treat? Get in here. Get in here, get in the bed. Get in the bed. And for Halloween, for special Spooktober, we have Boo Bits. They're cool Halloween shapes. Ghosts and bats and pumpkins. And she loves them. This is the rare ghost. So we don't get ghosts that often because they're weird shaped. They're like hard to grab. The bat is by far the easiest to grab out of the bag because it has all the angles. Anyway, Harley's a very good dog. Because they scare Harley? I don't think so. Harley ain't afraid of no ghost. It's true. You got it? Or Harley digging for it. It must have fallen in the thing. She digs. She digs. She like it. She got it. Okay, she got it. Should have dig for it, but she got it. A good dog. Okay, she's gonna go. She's coming over here, actually. All right. So this woman's getting back to work. Where's my fishing minigame? I want to go fishing. There's a fishing minigame, and I can do it with the controller here with the Wiimote. I'm gonna call it a Wiimote. I want to go do it. He's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. But of course he naturally is. Are these the swords he trains with? They're all rusty and don't look like they've been used in years. Maybe he trains me. Let's go into his house. Can't quite... I don't know where he is exactly. Right. So this town, it's very Legend of Zelda, but it has this, like, weird papercraft. Not quite papercraft, but just a weird animation here. This big rock here. Well, I could always do... this? Flower slash isn't enough. Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. We're gonna save. Because we gotta. Spook the heck out of that guy? Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. Little bit. Ooh. I don't get it. Why am I thinking about... Oh, that's my son. That's how much health I have. I can't be in the water that long because I'm a sun dog. Got it. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake brewer, Kushi. Working in the fields again, are you? His son. Are you and the wolf together? This is where I go race for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Sasano give me a hand this year. Oh, listen to me blubbering on. I can't stop. Can't check. Kushi. Oh, that's weird that, like, Automod tried to block that. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them for 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information. Maybe they're just muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. He goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake too, but he often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Sasano. He could use a friend, I think. So interesting. So whenever they have something to say, you can do all the turnips. Don't forget, you have to avoid being slugged by my mama. I'll admit you're better canine if you can do it. She gonna try to slug us? Not exactly my idea of a good time, Amy. Let's make sure your celestial brush and wicked brush stroke. Oh, well, I don't know if I want to do that. But... okay. Let's try this thing again. Oh. she'll time out eventually. Nope. See, she times out. And she gives up. And then it's my time to strike. Okay. I kind of wish there was an option to... Whoa, look at me go. Turbos. I'm just gonna make her dizzy. Oh, I ran out of time. Or something. She punched me. That's why it reset. It's like, I like how she just stands there. Yeah, maybe I start close. So I think I was too close. I'd let her get too close. That is a little weird. It's actually a pretty easy mini game. I assume there's going to be more like this, but they're going to be a little bit more challenging. It's more tedious than anything else. Okay. I'm at 4. Whoop. Yep, we're gonna let this woman chase us a little bit. Too fast. Too furious. I almost messed up. I got greedy. I got greedy. I'm at 8. I've only got 2 more. And they're not even close to you, old lady. Okay. How come I can't grab it? How come I can't grab it? Oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record. Gosh darn it. You're the better canine. Anyway, it feels good to have a new goal to aim for. That's my praise, I guess. Hayabusa, I think it means like eagle or something, some kind of bird. I could have blinded her with ink. Oh. But I didn't want to. So this guy, he's asleep. Ooh. Oh, look. No! No, 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 I don't want to run out of fire. Put me back in. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to get over there yet. There's probably another technique, like a double dash or something. A double jump and then a dash. This guy, there's got to be a way to get this guy, though, right? What if I... It's a picture of the girl. I'm about to go sleep lurk. I think I might go to sleep too. It is getting pretty late. I've played a lot of this game, but there needs to be... What's the sound? This lady has more to tell me. Oh, Mrs. Orange. Listen to the ramblings of an old woman. I was doing laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pool was gone. Well, whatever shall I do? Where did that pole go? She's missing something. Should be there. You better help her out, Furball. I wonder if I can... I can't slice that watermelon. I can! Fruit Ninja! I have to slice right to left, though. I can't slice left to right, which is my default slicing. This is sake brewery here. Oh, I have to take my zinc and my elderberry. Here's my zinc pills. My wife is making me take my vitamins. I have to take these things. These things are gigantic. They're like swallowing entire pieces of chalk, chalkboard chalk. They're just big white powder tablet things. See them? Look at that. Look at that. They're like... I'm gonna choke and... What happened? Oh, it got dark. The sun went down. Does that mean I have to redraw the sun? And I can dig up all the turnips I want. A dragonfly bead? Unique shaped bead? Interesting. Let's go into this house. Oh, it's Mr. Orange. My beautiful coat of fur you have. I'll call you Snowball. That's not my name, lady. Say, aren't you that little troublemaker, Isun? I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, never mind. I've got better things to do, mumble mumble. Except he still needs to talk to me. You notice the sacred hill upon this village? She knows as Kohana. She's been worshipped as our guardian deity for ages now, but her flowers and fruit withered some time ago. What's more, I had a dreadful dream last night. A giant monster appeared and swallowed up the whole village. Might even be a sign of worse things to come. I sure would like to see Kohana restored to her former glory. Oh well, troublemakers like you couldn't possibly understand. Okay, yes, sure. So there's a little bit to do here. want to go to the fishing minigame. Shelby, how you doing? We're trying to finish this minigame, and we're trying to figure out exactly where to go. I'm pooped. I've been trying to get the stone rock to move. Something's definitely afoot. Oh no! It's a guy with a guitar. We are... Oh. Ah, I missed him again. I keep trying to... Ah! No! No! Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. What? I missed him. Because I'm bad at the swishy. There we go. That worked. Okay, I did it. Ninja PC, exactly. Yeah! I'm doing nunchucks over here. It's also supposedly easier to do it on the screen if you're in handheld mode. I have not done so because obviously I'm in docked mode to stream this, but accumulated praise. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Let me show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing divine attributes. Let's open the fan menu. Okay. So I can do more solar energy. I can get more ink pot. I can have a bigger astral pouch. I can hold more coins. Okay. I can just do it somewhere else. Why didn't the sound alert go off? Do I not have a... You know what? I may not have the browser source active in this scene. I'm sorry. I will do that tonight after I end my stream. I will go through and add the browser source for the sound alerts back to all of these scenes because I had to build a whole new thing for the Switchtoberfest with the Switch cartridge and the Switch centric things, and I must have forgotten to bring over the sound source. So I'm sorry, but I'll do my best imitation. You ready? Hello there. That was my Obi-Wan Kenobi, everybody. See? Just like the thing. I mean, who needs Ewan McGregor, right? Yeah, exactly. Spot on. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Your owner lives in the village, right? You must know Sasano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's his assistant. Yeah. Yeah. Well, now I've got the arrow here. So now we gotta go wake up this guy. We'll just bark. I totally forgot to go into his room and bark. Oops. Here, we gotta start here. Oh, what if I draw a sun? Wait, it's the other way. I can't put a sun in his house? Nah! Maybe I can't put a sun inside. Maybe I put a sun outside. Make him think it's morning. Will it let me? Mm-hmm. It's daytime now. And I can go into his house. And... Nope. How do I don't even know where he is. Oh, I had to, okay, I bonked that thing. And he's down here. I found him. First try. Ah! It's a wooden sword. I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but I fell asleep. Huh, who are you? And what business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? The great warrior Susano. Even the beasts know of my great exploits now. Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. Look at that tail wagging. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again, bugging me, you bug? I told you don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy. We're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? So now I've got him on me. So now we take him back to the boulder so that he helps us open the gate because he's the town's strongest warrior. You mangy mutt, you brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade. Token Boku! Wait a minute, you're legendary Susano, yes. None other than Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt a warrior engaged in battle. I got a favor to ask. These huge boulders blocking my path. Can't you do something about it? Please, you're Naki's descendant, aren't you? Surely you're no match. Stone is no match from your mighty skills. It's certainly not beyond my ability. Wait, a boulder of this size is not easy even for me. It requires most focus. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. So, is he back really at the training grounds, or is he just taking a nap now? Let's go check out the training grounds. See if he's really... He really is here. But there's a rock. So, let me try to, wait. Well, that didn't work. It dropped swords, though. Which turned into a coin. Oh, I sliced the swords accidentally. I know that that merchant I could help. But a boulder of that size? I don't care if the legendary bloodline is just too big. Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. It's no use. I can't even move. He needs sake to power him. I see, so I have to go see the girl. What's the dog doing? I don't know what this dog's doing. But, My dog, Harley, she's a good dog. She's laying over there waiting for that treat. So we can probably pop in here to the sake store. Or maybe we have to go see her. And then after we get the sake, the mill's broken. Of course. We have to... Okay. So what we have to do is fix something that's broken. Sounds like something we can do with my brush. Okay, that should be fairly easy. Where is this thing? Just take the bridge and then turn this way and then see if we can give it the old... Oh, that didn't work. Well, now let's try it. Okay, my art skills need work. Oh boy. The Joy-Con isn't cooperating. Nope. Ah, that did it. Okay. I had to paint 2 or 3 times, but it's fine now. Okay, so I fixed the mill. So now that means... I gotta polish the rice. Okay, so now she can make the sake so that the guy can, I don't know, drunken master his way to destroying Boulder? Is that even a thing? Let's go into the mill house here. You're interested in how to brew sake? Well, this thing's here for polishing rice. I'll tell you what, I've got something I think you like. It's just some leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. But are you even old enough to drink? Oh, well, she gives me... I don't want to bite. I just want to take it. How do I take it? Maybe I do have to bite. Okay. I decided to bite it, and I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay. So I've taken it. So this is what I use the bite command for. And now I have to give it to this guy, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, sake. Well, of course. Now I can begin my legendary warrior training." Hold it right there, Fido. That smell. Vista of the Gods. Bring me some of Kushisake. What a glorious day. Man without a drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on the power of sake in battle. Yes, of course. It's all clear now. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Okay, here I come. See what he's gonna teach me. Maybe. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, so I have to do it in time. Dang it! It might have been easier to do with the joystick. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Okay. So he does that, and then as soon as he does... Feast your eyes on this Sostano style exploding implosion. Hiya! Susano style exploding implosion. Nice. That's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. You really are something. Wow. I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susano, the greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? I mean, of course, no problem. This is a job for the monster's most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susano work his magic. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? Monsters outside the village are nasty. Oh, glorious Amaterasu. It's this lady. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. Did my controller die? No? I don't know why that, When you cleave the boulder in two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush, it is to be witness to a great art. Yeah. So, do we get a reward or something? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isun. Stop calling me a bug. I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. Oh, my word. Oh, relax, lady. Furball here's more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Amy. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firm here with the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well as my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Aw, man, this is getting heavy. Great. And powerful Amaterasu. Could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. Of course. Okay, perfect. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Okay. I'm always itching for a good fight, but sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here until I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Amy's good and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world, and I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Bark! Bark, bark, bark. I'm gonna go save, and then I'm gonna quit. 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 19 seconds. Overall, not bad. Okay. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I'm gonna put these Joy-Cons back on their little charging dock here. I'm gonna plug my Pro controller. Oh, I can't plug it in at the same time, but I can at the very least plug these guys back in. My Split Pad Pro, which I really enjoy. And that's it's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for Okami. So let's record a quick review, as usual. So we record a review at the end of these in Switchtoberfest. So I've been playing alphabetically through my Switch backlog. I'm up to O, so I'm more than halfway through. But tomorrow's game is Panzer Paladin. Pretty excited for that one. Panzer Paladin is it's a pixel art action platformer, Metroidvania style, kind of. I'm really looking forward to it. That's more my kind of game. That's why I own a lot of them. All right, so let's do a review. Let's review here. All right, so start from the top. This is my review for Okami HD on Nintendo Switch. I picked this game up on sale for $9.99. It's normally $19.99 in the Nintendo eShop. It's a Switch port of a game originally, I believe, for the PlayStation 2, maybe PlayStation 3, and then ported to the Wii later, and then also now ported to the Nintendo Switch and more modern consoles as well. So in the modern console updates, we got an HD remaster. It's higher quality graphics, widescreen, better frame rates, things like that. Okami is graphically, it's a really beautiful game. A lot of hand-drawn art styles, a lot of like Japanese influences. I believe it is a Capcom game. So it originates in Japan. It's full of Japanese folklore and gods and things like that. So it's graphics. I'm gonna give the Okami HD, I want to say a 7. I mean, it's obviously a remaster. You can tell that it's very limited and it's very simplistic. The graphics could be better, and supposedly they have announced an Okami 2 that will be, more modern, more updated. It'll be a lot better graphics wise, but you could tell that this was a port. Now, it's still a beautiful stylistically, but as far as the actual graphics go, there's a lot to be desired. Gameplay wise, I can tell it's going to be a long game. It's going to be a very long game. It's a long story-like game, kind of like a Legend of Zelda kind of thing. You start off in a village and you have to learn to use your powers one at a time. And you have to help the villagers. There's options. There's little side quests like you're a dog. You play as a dog. Amaterasu has taken over the body of a dog, kind of, or something. I don't know. And you have to dig up turnips in a lady's garden when she gets mad at you. You have to kind of like avoid her and dig up 10 turnips or something without her catching you. It's very similar to the Legend of Zelda, things where you have to like find 10 chickens and return them back to the chicken farmer and that kind of stuff. And you don't really earn, it's not a main quest, but it's part of the side quests. But there are main quest items that you have to do. It's pretty fun. So gameplay wise, it's confusing because there's a lot of it that's it's a little too unique for its own good, especially on the Switch. I did play with independent Joy-Cons, and doing the little writing and stuff on the screen with the Joy-Cons was a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. It wasn't tuned exactly properly, but I feel like if I had it in handheld mode and I was actually drawing on the screen, I feel like that would like really be the ticket. Like you just hold down the button, with your finger, and then it would take off. So I feel like gameplay wise, I want to give it a high mark, but I'm actually going to take some off because I felt like it was It was kind of hard to control. And I'm going to go ahead and give that a 6.5. There's a lot to do in the game. It just felt really slow, and the dialogue it's slow moving. It's a very slow burn for the dialogue. I must have spent 45 minutes playing the game before I actually got to play the game. Just clicking through the story and getting through all the different dialogues and the training. It was a little too verbose for my liking. Audio wise, this is where the game really pops off. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. There was a lot of like classic Japanese kind of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Just the old Japanese kabuki theater. Kabuki is the word I'm looking for. That kabuki music and with the little drums and just the little sounds. That was great. I loved the music, especially during the battle sequences. And when you'd finish the battle, you'd hear this flourish. That was beautiful. There could have been some voice acting, but obviously being an older game built for an older console, I can understand why there wasn't a lot of voice acting, because those kinds of files are going to take up a lot of data there. So I can understand why they didn't. Story wise, it also has a very big story. There's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot of Japanese characters and people from folklore and legend that bring together a great story about a great warrior who has to go and you accumulate one power per dungeon or main area of the game. And it's a very classic story, but they did a really good job of applying something unique to a classic formula. So I'm going to go ahead and give this story also an 8, which brings Okami HD to an average of 7.5. And I feel like that's where it belongs. Once again, I bought it for $10 in the eShop, $9.99 when it was on sale. I feel like that was a good value. I feel like $20 might have been a little too much for a game that's just a remaster of an older game. But for $10, it was definitely a steal. So just go ahead and put it on your wish list in the eShop, and when it gets down to $10, go ahead and pick that up, because it was definitely worth $10. The adventure is there. It's a very long story campaign that should keep you entertained for hours and hours on a long plane ride or car ride or wherever you happen to be, where you want to just sit back and relax to a great story. Okay, there we go. I recorded my review. Kitty, I'm sorry you missed the gameplay. But Okami is good. I was frustrated at the beginning because there was just so much dialogue. There was a lot of pressing to get, like, it felt too verbose. They were mansplaining to me, and I didn't like it. But once I got to play it, it was good, and I love the art style. I gave it kind of a low graphics score because, well, low-ish, like 6.5, because you can tell it's a remaster. It wasn't, like, good. From what I understand, there is going to be an Okami 2. Someone popped in my chat earlier. Nefamel, she popped into my chat earlier and told me that there is an Okami 2 announced, but it's been delayed and pushed back. And I can only hope that its graphics are going to be great. I felt like controlling the paintbrush with my Joy-Con was not as easy as I wanted it to be. But like I said, maybe in handheld mode, maybe that's really where the action is. So anyway, Kitty, thank you for joining me. Chobi, thank you. Nifamel, also thank you for joining me today on Switchtoberfest. Tomorrow's game, Panzer Paladin. Like I said, I'm pretty excited. I actually own 2 copies of it. I own the limited run edition, and then I also own the Best Buy cover variant. So I'm not even sure which one I'm going to open yet. But I'm definitely going to open one of those and play Panzer Paladin. It's a little bit more of a pixel art platformer, which is more my speed of games. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then after Panzer Paladin, Elemento P, Q. Q is for Quake. Quake. It's one of those games that I've played it before. Obviously, I played Quake on PC in like the late 90s. But it's new to Switch, and I haven't played it since the 90s, so I feel like that warrants a playthrough. And it's a Q game. Like, I don't own any other Q games that I haven't played. So I could have gone out and bought something new just for this, but I decided not to. I'm just going to play Quake. So anyway, Panzer Paladin tomorrow, then Quake after that, and then R is for Return of the Obra Dinn. It's a detective story, sort of. I don't know. I'm not sure how well that game will stream, but I've heard it's definitely fun to play. It's like an interesting like detective game for your brain. So probably not terribly probably not terribly entertaining, I suppose. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and raid Aki and Peach tonight again. Aki is wearing some green hair and playing some New World. New World, it's a great little open source game. Aki is pretty much, I can always count on Aki to be streaming at about this time. So a lot of my raids are going to end with Aki. But Aki's great guy, fantastic entertainer. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and give Harley one last treat before we go while we're waiting for that raid to go through. Harley, you get a treat. You want to go to bed? Bed. It's a pumpkin shape, by the way. Pumpkin shape. Bed. You have to be in the bed. Just give me this eye. Like, you going to give it to me down here? No, you're going to get it right there. Here you go. Good dog. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out today, and I will see you tomorrow. Panzer Paladin, probably around 9 o'clock Central Time. And we'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out.